Namaste YouTube, welcome to Cafe Enoma and welcome to our reaction to Christopher Cross. And the song that we are going to react to is Never Be the Same.
It's a reaction by our patron, for our patron Jeff. It says request, a Patreon request. You could check out our Patreon page to learn more about us. And our channel link in the description box below. Christopher Cross. I remember his song Sailing. That's the only real good song of his that I remember.
I like the second
one. I have
one
heard him
also.
two other times. This is the fourth reaction,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Never Be the Same.
Christopher Cross, Never Be the Same. Let's get started.
Okay, nice. Uh, it's a good song. It's a good song to listen to when you're in a similar situation like this one, when your partner has left you, or for XYZ reasons it didn't work out, and you two have been separated. Sometimes the separation is not your choice or hers. It is the way it was meant to be. It is the nature. The people die, and you have to live by yourself. And it's very difficult for people to find the right kind of mindset after that. They don't know what exactly they are supposed to do. There is social pressure, as well as the loneliness that is taking over them, and they don't really know what exactly they can do to come over it. When they ask someone, and it's very easy for people to say meditate and you will get your answers, but people don't tell them how meditation helps them. Why meditate? What is exactly is going to happen to them when they meditate? Most people don't get deeper into it. Those answers are way deeper, and when you explain people in those ways, that's when they will realize, okay, this is what exactly I'm supposed to do. It's like you going to a doctor and saying, doctor, my stomach is aching, and the doctor checks you and everything, and then doctor, he asks where it is paining, why it is paining, and he diagnoses it. He knows the problem, but he chooses not to tell you, and he just hands you the pills, and he says, okay, take these pills and you'll be all right. Most people stop at that because what they care about is, okay, it is going to stop, okay, I'm going to take it and it will be over. But not all problems are that easy, like stomachache, that I take 3 days, 2 times every day, and then it will be over. When it is grief, when it is loneliness, when it is depression, it does not get over with 2 pills or 3 days or 5 days course of medication. And in that case, when the doctor or the person who you asked does not tell you how exactly what that person is telling them is going to work, then it does not work for those people, because they try. I tried, I closed my eyes and I said I want to meditate, and I did some things like I see on TV and I hear from surroundings, and sometimes I fell asleep, sometimes different kinds of disturbing thoughts start coming into my mind, and I couldn't really do it, and it is getting even worse. I don't know what to do. I'm trying my best. If any of you have heard, I know not too many people have heard, and not too many people believe in so many things which are scientific and which are real. In Kundalini, that is from yoga, that is from Vedic culture of India. The Kundalini, the spinal cord that begins from the tailbone and goes right till our brain. Brain is the end over here, and then our brain on top of that. The Kundalini has the answer to that. There are 3 kinds of veins, you call it, in Sanskrit it is called nadis. The centermost nadi is the spiritual vein in that. And when we do meditation, when we sit erected and when we do meditation, what are we trying to do is, with the breathing techniques, we are trying to awaken that nadi, which is supposed to be ideal in most people. Most average people do not really use that. It is not required for your daily life. As such, you can function without that being enlightened. And when you actually enlighten that nadi, that tube, whatever is easier for you. I'm not a scientist or a doctor to know the exact term. I know from Sanskrit. So that nadi, when it is awakened, what happens? Your desires, the same Kundalini where it begins, the Mooladhara, it also provides you the pleasures of the lower body, and the same thing if you try and enlighten it higher on this side, opposite side, you can go lower or you can go higher. If you go lower, it will be always asking you for pleasure or things related to intimacy and physical love. And the same thing, if you try and do the opposite to it, you try and enlighten it on the higher side, on the opposite side, the above side, not the lower side. What it will do is, it will give you immense amount of peace and satisfaction in life, without craving for things that aren't there around you. And thus meditation helps.
Very well explained. In this song, he sings it out beautifully. One interesting thing I'd like to highlight before we wind up is that even though it seems like it's the end of things for him and his partner, he is still remembering the first time they met, the first day they touched. He remembers all those things, and that's the beauty of a relationship. That why do humans get into a relationship? It's because of such things. We remember those moments, and they become everlasting memories with us. Even though the person may have gone years ago or decades ago even, we still remember those moments because of those finer moments we spent with them, the touch, the talks, certain things we did together. That's beautiful. It's beautiful that it's incorporated all those things. This is definitely a better song than a couple of other songs that I've heard of Christopher Cross. I don't know how well it did, but it had a good tune, well sung, well executed, good music too. Nice, very nice. That's it for this one. Goodbye.
Thank you for watching.